A 99-cent price war has lots of us going game crazy this holiday season. Skype to soon land video calls on iOS and, Verizon? And our jailbreak future seems a little grim with some dev teamers fighting over some leaks. All this and more coming up right now. Hello everybody, I'm Jaime Rivera and welcome to the Pocketnow iReview, the show where we go through all this week's cool and the not so cool inside the world of Apple's iOS devices. First of all, happy holidays for those who celebrate them. Thanks very much for your concerns for those of us who wrote to us because I was on medical leave for a couple of weeks, but we're back, so let's start off with the cool. One of the cool things this holiday season is sales, and definitely EA Mobile has taken it really seriously because they're offering most if not all of their games at 99 cents. Now one of the cool things is having Gameloft and even Namco going just as crazy a couple of days later, offering almost all their games at 99 cents a piece too. Now while they fight this war themselves, I'm gonna move a little side and go get me a couple of games, and I suggest you do the same too because we're not really sure how long this is gonna last. Now, it was only a matter of time before Skype figured out how to bring video calling to the iPhone 4 and the iPod Touch 4 through the front-facing video camera. Now, one of the interesting things is that we found it to have a little Verizon logo and some inner documentation out there. Now, this means two things. Number one is obviously the fact that it's going to come soon. Number two is the fact that the iPhone 4 is going to get to Verizon. But, you know, to add a third thing is, how's the iPhone going to figure out how to have data and voice work simultaneously over CDMA network? That's going to be really interesting. One thing we'd really love to see. So could it be LTE coming on the Verizon iPhone? That's going to be really cool to see eventually, hopefully next month. And well, continuing on with games, lots of really cool games got updates this week. First of all, Rage HD got gyroscope support, Game Center, a lot of really cool things. Infinity Blade got another gear, another guy to fight with, and more levels. And then Angry Birds got 15 more levels and the Mighty Eagle. Weird Eagle or whatever it's called. But anyways, hit them up, they're really cool. Really great updates and a lot of stability issues fixed with these new updates. One of the rumors out there is that Game Center will bring an update on the next iOS release, probably iOS 5 or iOS 4.3 or something like that, in which it will synchronize the recent state of your game. So let's say you're playing Infinity Blade on your iPhone and then you stop playing and then you want to continue playing on your iPad. You could just pick off where you left off on your iPad through the Game Center sync. Now there's nothing confirmed just yet. Again, this is just a rumor, not really sure if it's going to be iOS 5 in the next couple of months, probably April, May of next year, or iOS 4.3. Or 4.4 or something like that on January or something recent. We're really not sure what to make of it, but it would be really cool to have it. So let's see what happens. And well, the Apple Remote application just keeps getting better and better as it just received an update, and now it includes AirPlay support. You also get internet radio control through your iOS devices on a computer, and pretty much lots of bug fixes and everything. Again, this is a free application that allows you to control your computer and your iTunes playlist through your iOS device from anywhere as long as both are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. So, really cool, it's free, go out there and get it. Well, that does it for the cool. Let's continue on with the not so cool. It seems that our jailbreak future for, future iOS devices is not really in a nice state right now because it seems that the SHAtter exploit that really makes things possible for the DevTeam to be able to jailbreak future devices with the A4 chip has been leaked. Now, why is this bad? Well, it seems the SHAtter exploit was so good that it would take Apple new hardware to figure out how to get things done. And we have the DevTeamers, Muscle Nerd, and POSIX Ninja arguing over the fact that it got leaked. Comex comes in and says that he has the real thing and that what was leaked is not the real deal, but he could be bluffing. We're really worried about this because you've noticed that it's taking the DevTeam every time more time to get jailbreaks working on iOS devices. Right now we're working tethered on iOS 4.2.1 and they still haven't figured out how to unlock the phones yet, except for the iPhone 3GS obviously. So really not good news. We really don't know what's going on with the DevTeam. Probably they got hired by Apple or something. Anyways, let's hope they get their act together. If they don't want to continue doing it, fine. Just have somebody else come in and fix it because we still want jailbreaks. And well, the Appalling App for this week is NoseDial. It's an application that does just that. It allows you to use your nose to dial phone numbers on your iPhone with a really cool nose supportive UI. Sadly, the iOS UI is not really built for nosing, but and I really don't know how I'm not going to cross my eyes while I do this, but supposedly it's cool if you're out there in wintertime and you don't want to pull your gloves off. It's just bad that, you know, capacitive displays make you have to use your fingers and not use gloves to be able to touch the screen and everything. But then again, for $1 for something like that, you know, weird application, I'd say the, you know, ad-based services would have been cooler, but then again, ads are not really nose supportive either. So, anyways. And well, just as it came in, it came out. The WikiLeaks application that allowed you to go through all the documents, you know, no comments on that, has sadly been pulled from the App Store with no particular reason. We really don't know what's going on. We really don't know what sort of infringement it did with, you know, the Apple's terms of services, but it's pulled, so don't look for it anymore and just go to the website, you know. Anyways. That's it for today's iReview. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. And again, happy holidays for those who celebrate. That's it for now.